Hey everyone, it's Albert with Spain on a Fork, and as always, it is so great to be here with you. Anyways, today we have another delicious recipe that's truly perfect for any time of the year, as you can serve it either at room temperature or even chilled on a hot summer's day. We're talking a spinach salad with spiced chickpeas. Now the beauty of this recipe, besides the fact that it's so easy to make and that it comes together in just 20 minutes, is that it has a bombshell of flavors to it. It's made with very simple ingredients and it promises to fill your body with so much goodness. You know folks, this is that kind of food you should be eating because it's very affordable and super heart healthy. Let's begin by grabbing a large non-stick fry pan and heating it with a medium heat. While the pan is heating, I'm going to grab a jar of cooked chickpeas, which is the same thing as the canned ones, drain them into a sieve, and we'll rinse them under some cold running water. Now the size of the jar that I'm using is 570 grams, which becomes 400 grams once it's drained, or 2.5 cups of cooked chickpeas. Then we'll shake off some of the excess water in the chickpeas. They don't have to be fully dried, and add them into the hot pan. And we're going to pan roast the chickpeas just between 3 to 4 minutes, and you want to make sure they're on a single layer just as best as you can, and you don't have to mix them continuously, but do get in there every minute or so, that way they all evenly roast. And let me tell you, you can skip out on this step and just add in those cooked chickpeas directly into the salad, but by giving them a quick pan roast, it truly gives the chickpeas the most incredible textures and flavors. After about 4 minutes and the chickpeas are lightly roasted, let's start adding some flavor into the chickpeas. I'm going to drizzle in 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil, which is 15 milliliters, along with 1 teaspoon of sweet smoked Spanish paprika, which is 2.30 grams. As always, the Spanish paprika I'm using is from Kiva. You'll find a link where you can get some in the description box below, and if you buy it from that link, you'll also get 25% off your order. Half a teaspoon of ground cumin, which is 1.25 grams. And we'll lightly season with a little sea salt and some freshly cracked black pepper. And we'll give it a gentle mix, that way the spices are evenly coating all the chickpeas. And let me tell you, by adding in those spices right now into the hot pan, it's going to make them so much more fragrant. Then we'll turn off the heat in the pan and remove the pan from the stovetop. And we'll leave our spiced chickpeas to sit here at room temperature, that way they can cool off. In the meantime, let's start getting the rest of the elements ready for this salad. Let's begin by making a very simple sherry vinaigrette. I'm going to add in 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil into a small bowl, which is about 30 milliliters, along with half a tablespoon of sherry vinegar, which is about 8 milliliters. You can also use white wine vinegar here, or even red wine vinegar. We'll finely grate in 1 clove of garlic. You know, if you don't have a grater, you can just finely mince the garlic. Add in 1 tablespoon of finely chopped fresh parsley, which is 4 grams. You can substitute this for half the amount of dried parsley. And we'll lightly season with a kiss of sea salt and some freshly cracked black pepper. And we'll give it a quick whisk, that way all the ingredients can come together, which just takes about 15 seconds, and then set the dressing aside. For the next step, I'm going to grab 2 cups of tightly packed fresh spinach, which is 4 ounces or 100 grams. I'm using bagged spinach. I love this stuff because it's already pre-cleaned and pre-cut. Then we'll add the spinach into a cutting board, roughly chop it, and add it into a large bowl. Then I'm going to thinly slice 2 shallots. You can also use an onion here if you like. I just prefer to use the shallots in the salad, that way they don't overpower the flavors. And we'll add the sliced shallots into the bowl with the spinach. And for the final ingredient, I'm going to cut 10 cherry tomatoes in half. These have already been washed and patted dry. And once again, if you prefer, you can use regular tomatoes here. I just prefer to use the cherry tomatoes, as their sweet flavor gives this salad the most incredible balance of goodness. And we'll add the cherry tomatoes into the bowl with the spinach and shallots. And once again, we'll lightly season with a little sea salt and some freshly cracked black pepper. It's very important to season each element in this dish, that way all the flavors can come together. Then we'll grab the spiced chickpeas, which at this point are slightly cooled off, add them into the bowl, and we'll give it a gentle mix until everything's well mixed together. Then we'll transfer the salad into a serving dish. And we'll top off the salad with our homemade sherry vinaigrette. Check it out, our spinach salad with spiced chickpeas is done. Such a beautiful presentation, super easy to make, and truly the kind of food that's gonna fill your body with so much goodness. Once again, you can serve this at room temperature or even add it into the fridge and serve it chilled. Either way, let's give it a try and see how it turned out. All right, folks, time for the moment of truth. Let's see how this salad turned out. You have to say, this is one of the most beautiful dishes we've done here on the show. Here we go. Falling all over the place. You should probably eat this with a spoon. Seriously though. The combination of those spiced chickpeas with the spinach is absolutely beautiful. That homemade vinaigrette takes it to the next level, and then you get a little bit of sweetness from those cherry tomatoes for the perfect balance of goodness. You saw this, so easy to make, comes together in about 20 minutes, and like I told you at the beginning, the perfect salad for any time of the year, as you can serve it at room temperature or even add it into the fridge for a beautiful summer meal. Either way, give this a try. You are gonna absolutely love it. Really quick before I go, shout out to a couple of my patrons, Edward J. Garrison, David Houston, Bert and Melissa Del Rio, Britt Saunders, and Tandy Irvin. Again, guys, thank you so much for being patrons of Spain on a Fork. You know how much I appreciate you. If you enjoyed today's video, hit that like button, as it really helps out the channel. Leave me a comment below, and don't forget to share this video with your family and friends. That way our Spain on a Fork community can continue to grow. Till the next time, hasta luego. Bev you out. See you next video.